Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is my friend Gabriel Romo Garza's birthday today. Uh, Gabriel Romo is from the Romos in Monterrey. Saludos, Gabriel. Good morning. Good morning. Blessings for fun-filled day. I pray. I'm trying to get my moño on correct. There you go. I don't know if you can notice on my jacket, it has these pasties on there. It's pretty amazing. I found this last night at the thrift store. I love it. One of the things I think I got asked the other day was, "Hey, as soon as you get stuff from the thrift store, do you go and get it dry cleaned or washed?" And I go, "It's not underwear." So the answer is almost no, unless I find something that I really liked and is not in tip top shape or smells funky. Yesterday I bought this gold shirt. It's amazing. It's one of these shirts that I kind of like because it has the long cuffs, the long cuffs that I have to put cufflinks are, and I love cufflinks. I love cufflinks. I love ties, and I love all that kind of stuff that makes you a sharp dressed man. And Erasmo Castro is the most sharp dressed man in Brownsville, Texas. It's a tough job. Someone's got to do it, and that's my job. Let me say, I'm having issues with my cats. Not both of my cats, just one of my cats. Y las ambulancias para traslado, nada. Es que el problema, Arturo, es de que son tardadizas porque solamente tenemos 6 o 7 ambulancias sirviendo en la comunidad de Brownsville, Texas. Y parte del problema con ello es de que muchas de las veces se nos dice que tenemos cierta cantidad de recursos disponibles para el pópulo total del pueblo. Entonces, lo que sucede es, nosotros somos un pueblo que está registrado en 189,000 personas, cuando esto no es una realidad. Aquí en la ciudad de Brownsville fácil contamos con 250,000 personas, bajita la mano. Ahora, y porque muchas de las personas no están registradas en el censo, por diferentes razones, porque no se pudo localizar a tales personas o algunas personas de las cuales están aquí sin la documentación, pues la documentación legal para estar aquí. Ellos muchas de las veces tienen cierto temor para registrarse con el censo. Fácil tenemos 70, 60,000 personas aquí viviendo, las cuales no están incluidas en el total. Y lo que sucede con ello es de que después nuestra representación, tanto a nivel nacional y a nivel estatal, se minimiza. Y eso es un problema, porque entonces los recursos de los cuales los políticos sienten comprometidos en garantizar para el pueblo también se minimiza. Entonces, ellos piensan que para 189,000 personas, 7 ambulancias es suficiente. No sé de dónde sacan esa matemática, porque se oye ridículo que para un pueblo de 190,000 personas solamente tengamos 7 ambulancias. Con eso dicho, recuerda, fácil tenemos 250,000. Eso es súper más ridículo. Good morning, my men. Have a blessed day. Looking sharp. Always look sharp. Schools will have a day off on November 8th for election. Your opinion, please? I think it's amazing. I think it's great. And congratulations to everyone that proposed it and voted for it. We need more individuals to become a part of the electoral process. I'm hoping that during that week, the weeks before, sorry, I'm hoping that during the weeks before, individuals will be motivated at our schools, at our high schools, to educate our students in regards to the electoral process. So I'm ecstatic. I'm all for the holiday. I am, in favor of it. So to all the board members, and they voted unanimously for it. More power to y'all. Great job.
Good morning.
Buenos dias, Dr. Juana.
Bueno, bueno, bueno. How are you doing?
I'm doing great,
Actually, you look fantastic, sir.
right?
Yeah. I just woke up, but woke up in such a great way. You can't look. Do you see the sleep in my eyes?
You look good.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. My family is in order, mostly. So I feel fantastic.
Your hair looks better than other
It's
times.
wet.
It
It's
looks
wet.
good.
It's non-worked. There's no bun up here. I'm just my
It-
hair is down.
the wet look suits you.
Oh, it does. So
Yeah,
well, once it dries. Do you remember Rosanna Dana?
Rosanna Dana Dana.
That's how the
No, but
hair
it looks
goes.
it looks good. And it's good to have you. We missed you,
Yeah, I missed you all. I missed just even Mr. White.
John White. Did he ever send you a friend request?
I can't. I really actually tried to reach out, but I don't know how. I think it's against the law to get friend requests from him. I can't get it. I can't.
No,
I can't
you
do it.
can. There's got
Oh.
to be a way. No, John, let me tell you, John White's a big fan. I know John White. Gracias, Luis. Tú eres el hermoso. Tú, Luis. Tú. Um, John White. I know John White. He's amazing. He's a great, great guy. He's very opinionated, and one of the things that I think is really important is that opinionated people are good, man. And a lot of people are, turned off by opinionated people. I mean, trust me, I know.
Uh,
But with that said, it's like, why is it so hard for folks to have an adult type of conversation, disagree? Like you and I disagreed before, very loudly too, because I don't know if you've noticed, I'm a little bit on the loud side. And I've had multiple discussions with like Roman, your friend, Roman Perez. And, always seemed to come back up. This last one, I got really upset with him and I just told him, stop messaging me. But
who with Mr. White or
yeah,
with Roman?
no, with Roman. I said,
Yeah.
Stop texting me. Do never ever again text me again. I'm not even
Oh,
joking.
never is such a cruel word.
Huh?
Never is such a cruel word.
Never ever again text me. And he's kept to it. But I love you, Luis. But it's kind of like sooner or later we're going to be talking again, friends again, because he's Roman. And that's why I tried to tell
I
you the
haven't.
other day.
I'm trying to evolve myself. I've got to understand him. For right now, I mean, I really don't. The Republican Party in Cameron County, and I can only say Cameron County because I only know Cameron County Republican Party, and I really don't know their party. I just know the leaders, and I'm not impressed. So that's just. But to be brutally honest with people is sometimes it's a good thing, So that now that November the 8th, Brownsville did good.
Yeah, 100%.
Brownsville did good, and it would be fantastic if the rest of the school districts did the same thing, because it is, the Uvalde thing is still fresh, and it would be nice to not have any student around during voting activity. So if they if they do vote, if people do vote at a designated school district, I think it would be I think it would be a great thing if everybody looked at what Brownsville did.
I agree with you. One of the things that the Brownsville superintendent, closing BID schools during elections is a positive move. Not only enhances safety in our schools, but hopefully will give many the opportunity to vote that day. So kudos to BID board and administration, 100%. Let me say one of the things that I've always stated guys, you cannot be, and I've tried to tell people this. uh, you cannot be like, oh no, no, the BISD board is horrible, 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 horrible. Whenever they do good, you have to come out and say, hey, great job. That is what makes you credible. Because if you always go like, well, there's got to be something bad to say about them, considering November the 8th holiday. There isn't. It's amazing. It's great. And you have to applaud them. So congratulations to the BISD board. Congratulations to administration. It was the perfect thing to do. It was the safe thing to do.
Mhm,
Uh,
mhm.
it, it, it was the American thing to do. So
And
very, very proud. One of the things that the superintendent seems to think is that other school districts here in the area, they follow the lead of BISD. I disagree with him because I've seen a lot of local school districts take the lead on many amazing things where BISD should have. But on this one, yeah, 100%. I'm praying, as Dr. Juana said, I'm praying that other school districts in Cameron County follow the lead of BISD.
not just Cameron County. I want RGV,
Oh, well, yeah, yeah,
Belleville
everyone.
County, Starr County, the whole. I mean, the whole.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
But
would be,
the baby steps are
Brownsville
there.
needs to take the lead. You all. I think you all felt. I don't know. This is from a Cameron County woman that has not been a Cameron County woman for a long time. I've been a Hidalgo County woman, but but Brownsville should be the people that initiate change
Yeah,
for our political system,
I agree.
so it's enhanced in a negative, in not a negative way, but a positive way, to where it's not uh, the compadre system.
I agree with you 100%. But again, we got to take baby steps, So let's start with Cameron County. Let's start to, be that virus that goes out and continues to infect everyone in the valley and everyone in the state of Texas.
We're infected. We need the inoculation at
It's,
Brownsville. Let Brownsville start being that inoculation. That's what needs to happen. Uh, I think it's kind of cool.
it's amazing. It's a great job. And Luis, I love you, Luis. I love you. I love you. And you know
Is
that.
that Luis? Is that
Yeah.
what Luis looks like?
Yeah, yeah, he's a powerhouse. He did a couple of pictures with my Erasmo, vote for Erasmo, and it's like a Superman post, and that was one of my favorite pictures of all time. Luis is amazing, very very handsome young man, and
Well, and Luis is such a beautiful name. It's
yeah,
such a beautiful name.
for a beautiful person. I just received my PUB bill, and it's crazy high in the 500s. Any advice on what we could do about that? Let me say, Lonnie, that we've got to get together. We've got to vote every single incumbent out. Yeah, enough's enough. We got to get elected officials out there that are going to ask the right questions. They're going to put pressure on PUB to start doing the right thing and to start being transparent in regards to the requests that we have made. Tonight at 9 p.m., we will have attorney Barrera, Ricardo Barrera on. And there's a couple of questions that have been asked in regards to a class action suit, and maybe via attorneys here locally, the community can come together and fight the politicos and fight the system. We're not going to get any help from our district attorney. District attorney is not going to do a damn thing. It doesn't care. They only care about going after class B misdemeanors. They don't care about what is really truly hurting and affecting our community. But again,
How long have we had this public utility board? I mean, since inception. How
oh
when
yeah,
did it start?
decades.
Decades, like more than 10 years,
Oh
more than
yeah,
20 years, more
oh
than
yeah,
30 years.
easily. I mean, I'm going to say that I honestly don't know the answer, but I'm going to say at least 100 years, 80 years. I mean, it's been controlled by the city. We've had no. I mean, all my life, I've never known any other public, any other electric company here in Brownsville other than PUB.
Well, see, that's so the Magic Valley, CPL, anybody that had you don't have any of that.
No,
You
well,
just have.
some people do have other light companies because that's the way that the map's carved out. But most of the people in Brownsville, I would dare say 90% of the people in Brownsville have PUB.
Yes. So it is the city, it is the mayor saying, "Look, we want to disband this. And everybody just go, just take it away, disband it. Why don't you just disband it and
Well,
everybody pick what they
they,
want?"
they can't disband it because, again, it's a moneymaker for them. But what should be the question? Yeah, but if you graffiti on the Elon Musk thing, then you really are in trouble. I love
Yeah,
you, Carlos.
yeah. Gestapo comes out knocking on that door.
Yeah,
What did you
but
do?
and again, I'm going to have a breakfast with Carlo. I think tomorrow we're having breakfast. It's one of the questions I want to ask him as well as an attorney. He's an amazing attorney here in the city of Brownsville. That's another one of the questions that we're going to ask Ricardo tonight. We're going to ask Carlo tomorrow. We're very, very fortunate to have a lot of well versed, well prepared individuals here. I think Carlo deals with immigration law. So if anyone out there needs any assistance in immigration law, Carlo Arturo Tauda. I knew I was going to machetear el last name. I love you, Carlo. He's my friend. But
TT.
huh?
Cat. Actually, it's Cat. Carlos Arturo. So your cat. Yeah, that's what
Tawada,
it.
Tawada, Tawada, Tawada,
Uh,
Tawada.
well,
I love
Tawada.
you, man. You know that. Great guy. And again, anyone out there needs any help in regards to immigration work or anything, please go look for Carlo. Uh, Going back into the PV, so we're going to ask Ricardo tonight, and I'm actually going to send him the question beforehand so he could prepare. Because take into consideration, guys, like I mentioned about Carlo being an immigration attorney, there's other, attorneys specialize in certain things, so he might not have
Hmm.
information in regards to class action lawsuits, but maybe he could ask around, or maybe Carlo could ask around. They do, tend to. Have most of the time good conversations with their colleagues out there, but PUB, Vito is stating that PUB has been around since 1960, for 62
Okay.
years. So that is a long time. Again, I'm only 32, so yeah, twice my age.
Wow. Well, it seems as if water. I Do we have a shortage in water? Really, we live for people to. You said $300 was your bill, or is it
Papa's
together?
bill. I don't pay.
Sorry, one day, one day.
Never. Papa's bill was $300. So it's kind of a weird deal. It's kind of strange because everything has gone up, and the we still don't understand why he got a $300 bill. But a lot of people in the city of Brownsville all of a sudden have received these three, four, $500 bills just for water. This is aparte de all this other crap in regards to the electricity. It's just madness. And Dr. Juana, there has been nothing that has been more far-reaching than what the PUB has done to the community of Brownsville.
Mhm.
I mean, it has impacted everyone.
I
Everyone.
mean, with gas, food, then you need to
Rent.
worry about, yeah, then you need to worry about water and light. It would be nice if there was a public record to see how many people are disconnected monthly, and
I'll
that age group.
I'll
Uh,
ask about that. Honestly, I'll ask about that because that was. I mean, finally, you came up with a good question. And
the way you are.
but no, it was a great question.
I
And
have
I
those
mean,
moments. uh,
that's how when she's drinking.
No, yeah, no, no drinking, no drinking. When your parents are not well, you have to be focused. It's when you find out they're not well, then I'm gonna drink.
It's a good question. What are Dr. Juana's thoughts on diverting taxpayer monies to Mexican healthcare? Is it bad for our doctors, nurses, FNPs, and PAs?
Diverting taxpayers. I think that's why I'm a Republican right now, because I've seen. My thoughts are, we shouldn't be diverting our tax-paying money to for healthcare for Mexicans, not just Mexicans, because it's not just Mexicans. It's people that cross our border.
Well,
So we.
let me give you a little bit of a background. Cameron County County Commission, Cameron County Commissioners Court voted or is going to vote. I'm not sure. I think they voted on it already. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're talking about getting the health care over there.
Yes, for having
Oh, I
their
think it's fantastic.
huh?
I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. I don't think it's a bad idea. I
Why?
don't think it's a bad idea because
How?
Medicaid. Okay, this is why I don't think it's a bad idea. One, I really think that there are a lot of great healthcare providers on the other side in Mexico. There are a lot of great dentists. I go to the dentist because the dentist, uh, you know, I would rather pay for my daughter's tuition than put a crown on my tooth. And either way you look at it. Now, as a nurse practitioner, fine. We have so many people that are coming. But if I ever have to go over there and I have insurance and they take my insurance and I get my money back, I mean, I think it's a great thing.
Okay, Dr. Juana, when's the last time you've been to Matamoros?
I've never been to Matamoros. I only do the Progreso thing. And there's this fantastic guy that he's an excellent dentist. And I usually, and there's a lot of people in our world that have no insurance. So when I know they need to get something done, I take them. We walk over to Progreso, and we get their tooth taken out. There's a lot of older people that have wisdom teeth that you have to go to a surgeon. It costs a lot of money to get your wisdom teeth taken
Yeah,
out, and it's
but
pretty
there's
inexpensive over there.
but there's a difference, Dr. Juana. You're talking about individuals that don't have insurance. What we're
No,
talking
and
what,
individuals that do.
what individuals that don't have insurance.
Mhm.
What we're and no, and there's individuals that opt to go to Matamoros or to Mexico, because they've had their doctor for a while. Again, you're accustomed to it. But we're talking about individuals that have insurance.
Mhm.
Individuals that have been working for the county for decades and for years, who have had top-notch health care here locally or whichever any which where here in the valley that they'd want to go. So all of a sudden, Cameron County saying no, go over to Matamoros to go get
Well, they're
health
not.
care.
They're giving them a choice, aren't they? It's
No,
either.
no,
Oh
it's going to be
no. Oh, that's
diverting
terrible.
the insurance. Well, let me say this in regards to going to Matamoros. It's not as safe as most people think, Dr. Juana.
I don't think it's safe at all.
But then why would you be sending your
Well,
employees to Matamoros
see,
if you're
well,
not think it's safe at all?
my mind doesn't think Matamoros. My mind thinks Progreso,
Well, yeah, because you're in the
and
Upper Valley.
period. That's it.
But most of
Uh,
Cameron County employees are stationed in Brownsville.
mhm.
We can't,
I,
we're not rich like you. We can't afford to go all the way to Progreso.
yeah. Well, hey, Progreso's close to Mercedes.
It's
Yeah.
far.
So it's easy to you see parents and you go to Progreso. Um, I had the impression reading that they just gave them a choice that if they have insurance, then they can seek care in Mexico if they
Part of the
want,
part of the
and they can
problem
get reimbursed for that.
part of the problem is if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. It's all going to be diverted sooner or later to whereas everyone is going to be going to Matamoros, Tamaulipas for that service. It's unfortunate. Again,
Well, you
what's
know
the
how you have to do
reasoning?
the copays, or the copays you have to do like $500 copay, or some people, when you're with your insurance, when you
Well,
list it.
that's why you get a better insurance. And again, we're talking about Cameron County. They
Mhm.
should be providing their employees with amazing insurance.
They should. I mean, I think I had, like I said, I thought the impression was that they had a choice, which was great, because if they do want that option to go to, I'm always thinking dentists, because dentists are so expensive here, that if they have like a $2,000 procedure and they can get some of that reimbursed from their insurance, wow, that's great. That would be great for them.
Let me tell you that I last time and I shared this on the show. Last time I went to Matamoros to a doctor, I paid 50 pesos.
See,
50
and
pesos.
and it is knowing I mean, there's a consequence. There could be a consequence to receiving care there. There always will be, because it's in a different country. But if you know the people and the individuals, and the medication there is so inexpensive, you can get things. Things can happen to your advantage. If so, so PUB. The whole thing with me and PUB is that anything can be dismantled. It's just a matter of people, doing it. It just seems if I would really love to know how many people's electricity has been cut off
That's a great
during the
question.
time, and then but their age range, that it would be interesting to see because how did this come? Why didn't this? Why is this happening when it hasn't happened in over 60 years? We never had any issues like this before.
It's crazy. Again, sorry,
62 years.
we need to
Wow.
start reminding the people who controls PUB. Políticos. We need to. We need to start
Don't
educating.
know.
We need
Yeah.
to start educating people out there. Guys, you don't understand. The políticos are the ones that are screwing you over. And they don't care. It was like Commissioner Roy Los Chanclas came out and stated. Commissioner Roy Los Chanclas came out and stated, pues, they might not like it. They're still going to get it. Oops. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, Avito. Gracias. Love you.
I like when you do that. Let's see.
Oops. Good morning. And this here, this is do you know Vito Cardenas?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
But I like that picture too. That's a nice picture.
it's the best campaign poster
Oh.
I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was perfect.
What did he run for?
He ran for mayor of the city of Brownsville.
Yeah,
It was the perfect poster. And he needs to, he knows that I've always supported him in his campaigns. He has never supported me, but that's a different story.
well,
Yes, it's cat.
cat.
Ay,
Yeah, cat.
el gato.
Grr.
Tenemos la leona y tenemos al gato. Who are you supporting in BISD school board elections and the reason for that? Easily. I'm going to stick to Carlos Elizondo 100% without a doubt. In regards to the race between Victor Caballero and Denise Garza, I'm going to give both of them an opportunity to reach out and to ask me about my vote. Both of them. Because, I'd love to hear from Denise Garza to see, what her take in regards to, her reason for running, and also give us an insight in regards to what she's done during her term as a BISD board member. I'd like to know. And I have a couple of questions for her. In regards to Victor Caballero, a friend of mine, the only one that I've had a conversation with in regards to a BISD board, and this was months ago. But now that he's put his hat in the ring, his name in the hat, I'd like to know. So I'm going to give both a chance. In regards to Prissy Roca-Tipton and Frank Ortiz, Frank Ortiz, without a doubt. And the reason is Prissy Roca-Tipton was too much involved with Sylvia Atkinson. Again, she was her ride or die. And again, I don't want that much of that in the district anymore, in our community anymore. So again,
yeah, you need to change the district up a little bit.
yeah, by default, and again, and I'm a little bit upset at the Ortiz people because they haven't reached out either. They haven't asked me for my vote, but they're going to get it.
See, there's still time, sir. There's a few months away. 3.
Yeah, but and it's like I told a friend of mine who said, like, "Oh, I'll give Prissy a chance." I'm sorry. They went out there and tried to destroy my life with the resources of the district, with the resources of the district attorney, with the resources of Homeland Security. So again,
that's karma. That's gonna happen.
Screw y'all. Juana, entonces, ¿con qué te pagan a ti? ¿Con fichas?
Well, see, what does that mean?
Well, you get paid because of money that is generated through the healthcare system here locally.
Always, yeah. But I mean, I get paid other ways too.
Ooh, kinky.
But yeah, I get paid other ways too. See how I am? Hey, your thought is there, but that's not the weight.
Um,
See the way you
she
are.
said she's a Republican, but she looks like a Democrat.
I,
Yeah,
you know,
she's more of a Democrat. She's not a
3/4 of the
Republican.
people that I talk to say I'm a Democrat, but I'm a Republican. I am a Republican. The only reason I'm not a Republican, the only reason everybody says I'm not a Republican is because I'm pro women's rights.
She's not a
And,
Republican.
uh, you know, we see the way all of you all are. See?
I still like her.
Hey,
Dr. Juana the Republican is okay that U.S. So Dr. Juana the Republican is okay that U.S. tax dollars going to Mexico, but it's also okay for the Mexican doctors to not pay back U.S. taxes.
uh, I let's see. I'm okay with USA tax dollars. I look. I'm okay with people that have insurance that work wherever they work and they have their own insurance. I'm okay with them going anywhere they want to go to get their health care. And it's their insurance. So yeah, it's our tax dollars, but it is their insurance that they are working so hard for in their county, in the system, in their state, in the federal, whatever. That's what I'm okay with. Mexican doctors, them paying U.S. taxes. Look, there are the health care that they're. I don't know how they make it. They make it because it's inexpensive living in Mexico. But um,
Well, the question is like these Mexican doctors that are getting all these U.S. tax dollars, they're not paying taxes here.
no, they're not paying taxes here. But I bet you they come across and they buy things. They buy a lot of things.
But they would anyway.
Well, they buy more stuff because they got money from
They got more of our money.
they got more money from us. I mean, it's a give and take. You know, we're not going to make everybody happy, Richard. I mean, it wasn't Richard. Most doctors in
Alberto.
Mexico are quacks. They not most, but you really do need to know your dentist, and uh, you need to go there and see what they do. Um, but let's see, Mexico. My thing is, the way I read it, I did read. I thought that I read that they just have an opportunity or a choice to seek their health care in Mexico if they want. Not that that's the only health care that they can go. If that's the only where, I mean, there's no way. There's just no way that Cameron County would just do that. That you're going to go. The only place you can get health care is in Mexico. That's ludicrous.
It's crazy.
So now I did read, and I was hoping that Sam was here, but it is something to think about. California is trying to make a bill to where they are going to be offering vasectomies for free, for free. So I was thinking that maybe we should do that. Have somebody sponsor a bill to where vasectomies are offered to individuals, well, only men, uh, for free. If that's the case, I mean, maybe more men will start saying, "Well, this procedure is free," and then there will be less unwanted pregnancies because vasectomies, people are getting the vasectomies. So, sponsoring a bill for free vasectomies would be a good thing, and Sam would enjoy it.
The bill or the vasectomy?
Probably both.
I don't think
Probably
I don't
both.
think anyone would enjoy a vasectomy, but okay.
Hmm.
More than 800 Cuban specialists and health professions are working Mexico and increasing. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure of the exact number, Mateo, but again, speaking as someone who has been to Cuba, yeah, a lot of people are leaving Cuba to come, and a lot of them are staying in Mexico while they have an opportunity to rush on over to the United States. Imagine all the bogus medical claims, co-conspirators instead of co-payer scams. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but we've
See the
had
things, yeah.
we've
That
had a
I
lot
see. I didn't even think about stuff like that.
we've had a lot of Medicare fraud cases here recently in the Valley, actually,
Mhm.
and I mean, you're talking about millions of dollars. Yeah, I agree with Richard that guys, it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, that right there, he hit it. That uh, see, just that statement, I would say we shouldn't do it because there could be quite a bit that's.
Well, thanks to Richard, Dr. Juana, change your stance.
Mhm. I mean, it's something that is something I didn't think about.
What is step one to create an open market for utilities? I'm willing to go all out to get behind this goal. Uh,
Hmm.
Vote every single one of the individuals that is in office right now, vote them all out.
Yeah,
That's the first step.
you
Uh,
change the charter completely.
yes.
Change it.
Let me say, vote them all out. Second of all, we are going to have Angel Ricardo Barrera on tonight, an attorney here locally. We're going to ask in regards to a class action lawsuit, something that can be done to get a little bit more transparency out there. What would creating a petition be a good first step? No. Go out there and support candidates that are running in the November elections against the incumbents.
Or
Hold
going
up,
to the city meetings.
hold up their signs, go out there and get people to vote. And then come May next year, we vote again for the city. Trey exposed himself in the comments saying Brownsville don't pay enough to be a mayor, like saying that he will not be doing anything for Brownsville because we don't pay him enough.
Why did he
Yes.
become? Then don't be a mayor. Don't run. Get out.
Yeah,
If that's what he said, because we need somebody for the community.
100%. Uh, get paid like Dr. Gowan gets paid.
So who's Gowan?
City Commissioner at Large B. Uh, these people, and I've said this for years, guys, these people don't need to get paid. They pay themselves. They get all the insider deals. They get all the information in regards to anything that is going to come up for sale. Again, they have
But
LLCs
but
coming up with pay.
I don't think that. Well, I mean, I don't know Dr. Gowan, but if they get paid themselves, or I mean, usually you don't. When you're in the city council, you don't really get paid. If you get paid, I mean, it's not really a whole lot. I mean, you're doing it for the goodness of your community. But and getting information, anybody can get inside information. Just go to the city meetings. Go to all of those meetings. Ah, look, he's got the scoop.
I just sent you
Some
via text.
scoops.
I sent you
Oh,
via text message. Are you on your phone?
yeah. So
I
I
don't
yeah
look at it.
yeah.
I said you can look at it afterwards. How
Okay.
Rose Gowan goes out there and sells a property to the MIDI Foundation, and
Okay. Yeah. Then that person needs to get out.
yeah, to
I
the MIDI
mean, yeah.
Foundation, and then votes to give them money as a nonprofit organization, a nonprofit group.
Yeah, that's shenanigans, but it is. It's voting everybody out. Uh,
You can look at it afterwards. It's
yeah, well,
again, it's black and white. And again, one of the things that I pray to be able to show people is here's the proof. It's like in regards to Trex Mendex, the mayor here. He's upset with me because I call him out on pocketing the money and the resources that should go to the people of Brownsville. He says that I'm lying. I said, like, Mayor, you asked to get a $200,000 grant from BCIC, Brownsville Community Incentives Corporation. You tried to pocket $200,000 in order to upgrade a building that you purchased from someone at a very discounted rate. So you buy a building and then you want us to pay to fix it up. Screw you. Democrats being portrayed as greedy and money hungry has everyone turning Republican all of a sudden. Why? Because they're not in office.
you know, it's they're not Democrats or Republicans. I mean, I think it's just people, the people that are running.
Well,
It's not a,
all the ratas here are Democrats. All of them. County commissioner, every single county commissioner, uh, county judge, mayor, every single sitting city commissioner. They're all Democrats and they're all ratas. So
well,
yeah, it's time to vote Republican and get all those ratas out. Why? Because we know what we have with the Democrats in power right now. We know what we have. We got ratas. Get rid of them all. No
Uh
te
oh.
tartamudees, Dr. Juana.
Okay, what is that? What is that? Do I have to look
Eh,
that?
don't stutter.
Don't say, I'm a stutterer. I've stuttered all my life. You got to live with it. Maybe, but when I sing, it goes away.
But don't they get their impuestos back? Not sure if I spelled it right. Their taxes. Who, the doctors in Mexico or the mayor? I'm not sure, Corina. Love you. Erasmo knows his dentist real well.
And you read it that way.
I love Avram. I've not been shy about saying it. Why would Mexican doctors pay taxes if they provided a service in Mexico? If they come across the border and treat the patient in the U.S., yes, they would need to pay taxes. That is not happening, and that it
That's
would be,
good, Angel.
and
That's
that
a good
and that
point.
would and that would be illegal.
But now that Richard had said that the potential of scam, I can see how the potential of scam can be there. Um, you know, I, I I'm hesitant now about that.
No more woodpecking. Aye.
Arr. What?
Yes, it's cheaper, but you get what you pay for. Let me tell you, one of the things that I think I've heard is well, and we've actually posted some, is a lot of the cases of individuals going into Mexico and being misdiagnosed. It's horrible. Botched surgeries.
Yeah, I
People,
mean, you get some botched stuff. That's why, but you get that here too. I mean, you get people performing things that at homes, you get botched everything, um, but you do have to be careful.
very much so. Racist Abbott won't let that happen, the vasectomy, but if you tell Beto, he might pass the bill. Unfortunately, remember that it is not the governor that passes bills.
Hmm. Yeah,
It is the
it,
state legislator. Those are the individuals that are in charge of passing bills.
and it wasn't just the vasectomy. I was they said that like offering free condoms and oral contraception, all of the stuff to kind of help delay a pregnancy.
City employees will get a plastic surgery in Mexico. I think that is why the city did this. City Hall will be full of Barbie dolls. It's actually county, but yeah. Let me say that part of the problem is, you're talking about again. No disrespect to Mexican doctors, but you're going to get some cases where you get someone say, "Hey, you're treating me for cancer, right?" And individual doesn't have cancer. You're going to get and they get treated for a tummy lift instead. The Mexican and Cuban governments made an agreement to bring in Cubans to serve and trade the metal for Cuba across Mexico. Let me tell you, Cubans are known for having some of the best doctors in the world, some of the most underpaid doctors, but still
Hmm.
some of the best doctors. I think, I mean, I might be wrong. I think doctors in Cuba get paid like two, three, $400 a month.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh, Most all the corrupted people can be seen in church every Sunday, thanking heaven for our blessings. Yeah, we need a Pat Ahumada back as mayor. No, yes. Let me go back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, again, parte de pagar impuestos es de que, pues sí, una de las cosas de las cuales se nos ha dicho aquí en Estados Unidos es de que la Hacienda, llamado el IRS, van a ocupar 87,000 nuevos auditores para fregarnos a nosotros, la clase media. Es triste, pero nadie está tomando en cuenta de que hay personas de las cuales constantemente están embolsándose la lana y no viene hacia nosotros. Good morning, good morning. Doctors in Mexico pay no taxes. You're right. It's because Dr. Juana said about doctors in Mexico come and spend US dollars here in the US, but they don't pay taxes because they get the taxes back. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, Corina. What Corina's mentioning, Dr. Juana, is like a lot of the items that individuals come from Mexico, they call it shippers export. So they come and they buy these expensive items here, and then they submit a request to get their tax dollars back,
Oh, wow.
and the merchandise goes back into Mexico. It's called shippers export. Corina is 100% correct.
And so does Mexico, I mean, somebody has to, does Mexico tax them for bringing the items across?
Uh, sometimes, because what happens is, it happens to us when we're taking stuff over to Mexico, because we have church up there, churches in Matamoros. When we're taking anything, let's say we want to take a refrigerator to a
Mhm.
church in Mexico, it's a donation, 100% donation. It's a used refrigerator. Well, we get charged by Hacienda. We get charged taxes.
Oh, to bring it over.
Yeah, I actually took a foosball table that I was donating to some kids in church at one of the churches that we have in Matamoros. A foosball table, and they charged me taxes on $100. It was a
Wow.
used one.
Okay. So yeah, I bet you they do that.
Yeah, if I personally think both parties are corrupt, politicians are in it for the inside info and getting rich as always. Yeah, I agree.
But we
They
need to change that. That's the part we need to change.
Yeah, and we the way we change it is by affecting electoral reform. Stuff as term limits
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah,
and
yeah, the
amounts
term.
of money that individuals can actually spend on a campaign. Because, like Mayor Trix Mendex, he spent $250,000 to get elected for a position that's not going to pay him a dime. We got Nerith Golonsky that spent $150,000 for a position that wasn't going to pay her anything.
Yeah, it boggles my mind. It just boggles.
Corruption and impunity is no longer accepted anymore in Mexico. AMLO is cleaning house. Eh, maybe. Beto tried that stunt on 420 saying he can legalize weed if they vote for him. Yeah, it's not going to happen. What a moron. Yeah, can't stand Beto. It's like my tia would always tell my cousin, I should. She was right. Not to worry. If any scams take place, we could have our Cameron County Sheriff deputies chase them down into Mexico.
Oh, I
Did you
read
read
that.
that?
Yeah,
It's kind of weird that
that's
they
like
come out
ego. I'm
they
not gonna
come
let
out
him
with
go.
these words like, "Oh, unexplainedly, I wind up in Mexico." What do you mean, unexpectedly? You came out in Mexico? I mean, you're crossing the bridge. Don't you know you're going to be in Mexico? You work at the bridge, and again, I don't know what officer it was, but you work at the bridge. You know about the boundaries.
Shenanigans.
Not to worry if any. Oh, we got that one. But it's like we vote and it never goes our way. Like, damn, what can we do? Like, our voice doesn't get heard. We need to get more people involved, Corina. We need
Mhm.
if last time we went out to vote, we took 10 people. This time, look for 20 people. Take them out to vote. It's the only way.
Well, and now that you have November 8th, at least for the Brownsville area, and if they make a trend, everybody that's taking poli sci or history, I mean, empower those seniors, the 18-year-olds, to go out and get people to vote. I mean, make it be a day off, but an academic day off. I think. I want to talk about smallpox.
Go ahead.
Smallpox. There have been studies that show that people that are not even symptomatic could have it, and mainly people that are having or getting smallpox are men having sex with men. But
Are you talking about
don't.
monkeypox?
Oh yes, monkeypox, not smallpox, but the vaccination is the smallpox. That is what the vaccination is. So I don't know if the health department is pushing the vaccination. I, but if you are at risk, if you feel that you're at risk, go get a vaccinate. Go seek out some care with the health department. But the monkeypox is something that is you. It is not just a gay thing. You know, you can get it if you're or heterosexual, but it is important that I mean, the fact that they have said that you have to be symptomatic now, there was a French study that showed that there are people that have no symptoms at all, but they were found to have the monkeypox vaccine. So, and all of the people were men having sex with men. So it is something to uh, work on because we have the highest rate here in the United States, or we're getting the highest rate. People are starting to get more and more of it.
I'm
So,
hitting up all the Waterburies, picking up elderly people in the morning and taking them to vote. You're amazing. You,
and
Corina.
the 18-year-olds.
Yes. Let me say, in regards to monkeypox, guys, although some people might uh, not believe this, I'm not concerned about monkeypox because I don't come into close contact with anyone and in any sense of the word. And again, one of the things that I think that we stressed during COVID-19 and now monkeypox, guys, take care of yourselves. Hygiene, as Dr. Juana is demonstrating, proper hygiene, safe sex, just everything. They should make common sense. With that said, I'm going to send a message to my dentist in a little bit for other
Very,
reasons.
very important. I mean, if you haven't had it's the smallpox vaccine that is going to be helpful.
With all the
But if
monkey,
you're at risk, if you feel that you're at risk, my thing is if we know we have sex workers that are around and about, let's inform them, our health department.
yeah, I love our sex workers, guys. I have a great, great day, Dr. Juana. Thanks for being on.
Thank you for letting me be on. I appreciate it.
We
Peace
missed
and love, everyone.
we missed you,
I missed you all. I
and
missed you all terribly.
let us know what days you're going to be coming on. That way, we'll start to set a schedule.
Ooh, I don't have a schedule yet. My parents are both not well, so I've been being. I think that's why I became a nurse. I told them both, "You all made me a nurse, because to take care of you all." But that right now they're great priority, but I can't set a schedule at all. So I'm just glad that you got me on today.
I always have you on.
Happy Monday.
There are plenty of elderly and disabled
Monday.
people in
See, it's not
daycares
even
who
Monday.
understand
It's
your vote, but
Wednesday.
I have no way of getting. Well, we'll
My
take them. We'll find a way, Hector. We'll need a power. Guys, have a great, great Wednesday. Attorney Ricardo Barrera will be on tonight. Guys, get ready with all your legal questions and stuff. We'll ask him about PUB. We'll ask him about class action lawsuits. We'll ask him about Cameron County deputies driving into Mexico. Guys, have a great, great rest of the day. Bring me some food.
Ooh.
Guys, social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.
Peace and love.